Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to show you all the attractions we visited and the food that we ate during our stay in Singapore.
In our previous video, we celebrated the Chinese New Year in Penang, Malaysia. Afterwards, we went back to Kuala Lumpur, where we took a 5-hour bus to Singapore.
The hotel that we stayed at was the Hotel Clover Arts, which was located close to Chinatown.
So we're going to showcase all the things that we did while we were there, just to give you also an idea what you can do in Singapore during the daytime and nighttime.
After arriving, we dropped our bags off and we just went out for a walk, and we found a park that had a really nice view of the Marina Bay Sands. During the time that we were visiting Singapore, they were having their light show, so they had art exhibits all over the city.
I'm controlling it!
So you can control the lights?
Yeah, so you push up, watch. I'm gonna push up. Whoa.
Down?
Down. Everything goes down.
This is beautiful. Just lights everywhere. No, amusement park is all the way over there. Ferris wheel, and there's a light show going on right in the middle.
If you're looking for a fun way to get around, you can rent these motorized scooters and bikes located all over the city using an app on your phone.
So since we were in Singapore for a short period of time, we booked a hop-on hop-off bus ticket. We got a 2-day bus ticket, but we would honestly recommend 1 day to be more than enough. Morning.
Hi guys, so for today's plans, we're actually doing the hop-on hop-off throughout the city. We'll be going to places that we haven't gone and we'll show you around.
So our first stop on the tour is Fulu Shao. It's a little market. We're just gonna explore it. First, we're gonna grab something to eat because we have not had any breakfast or lunch. That is so good. Alright, so we're just going to finish up this food and then we're going to be heading over to Little India next.
We have arrived.
Yep.
In Little India.
So after a long day of exploring, we're actually heading right now to find some Michelin star food. It's actually the cheapest Michelin star food you could get around the world, which is a chicken and rice. So that was absolutely delicious. We're gonna be heading to another food court called Maxwell Food Center. They also have a couple of stalls that we were gonna try, but they are closing at 8 o'clock. It's already past 8, so we'll see what they have because we're still hungry. Alright, so I had to go back and get my truck hortiao. This is the fried version though. And Yvonne is having chicken and rice, but from a different restaurant. How is it? Good? Better?
This is 5.
That's $5. Wow. Mine was $4. But I didn't feel like having, again, rice and chicken, so I went with the noodles. This actually is famous as well. What I love is how it's like, it's such good cheap food, but it's so recognized by chefs all over the world. These are just like families who just cooked from what they've learned from generations, and they open up these really, really small food carts, and people line up for it, and people travel to eat this food. That's what I really love about all of these food carts. Day 2 of our tour, and we're gonna see different parts of Singapore. We look forward to it. Ready? Alright, so our first stop is Clarke Quay, which has a bunch of like restaurants. You could take a river cruise from here as well, which goes all the way down to Marina Bay. It's pretty quiet right now, but I'm pretty sure at nighttime it's packed because a lot of nice little restaurants, good seafood, and probably good drinks too. All right.
Botanic Gardens, Singapore.
So the Gardens by the Bay have a daily light show at 7:45 p.m. and at 8:45 p.m. It's a 15-minute light show, so we stayed for the 7:45 one.
Then afterwards, we knew there's gonna be another light show in front of the Marina Bay Sands, which happens at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night. So we went over there and caught the 9 o'clock show.
After the show, we walked around the Bay Area to go see the merlion, which is Singapore's mascot. And it got its name due to Singapore's original name, which is Singapore, and that means Lion City. The fish body represents Singapore's origin as a fishing village when it was called Temasek, which means sea town in Javanese.
Then after watching all the light shows, we get a little bit hungry, and at that time everything was already closed, so we decided to just grab something from 7-Eleven across the street from our hotel, and John had a burrito and got food poisoning.
So out of the 6 days that we were going to be in Singapore, we were only able to enjoy 4 of them. For the other 2 days, if we did have them, we would have liked to have seen Sentosa Island, and also we would have liked to have gone to the top of the Marina Bay Sands to enjoy a sunset drink, and also the cloud forest in Gardens by the Bay.
So with that being said, we obviously would love to go back to Singapore and explore more of the city.
Before we were going there was kind of a misconception of how expensive it is based on our research and what other travelers have told us. And that's partly true. The accommodation is a little bit on the pricier end. Our hotel was $70 per night, and it was just like a small box. The bed was right next to the bathroom. There was no windows. But everything else in terms of attraction and food was very affordable, if not free. So we were spending maybe like $5 per meal and at the hawker stands, and the attractions like Gardens by the Bay and Marina Bay Sands, all of that was free to look at.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Take care.
Bye!